Yeah, hi, this is Jay Podiyal. How are you? You must be doing good, friends. So, I'm here with one more webinar on different topic, and today's topic is how to evaluate domain names. Okay. So, see, while booking domain name, we should know how can we, select a good domain name and at the time of selling also, because if you want to set price for some particular domain or if you want to evaluate some domain for pricing, you should know the techniques, the metrics, the parameter of setting those things. Okay. So, I'm starting my slide. First, we will talk about, how to define a good domain name. And as I always say, there is no bad name even. Sometimes bad name also sells. Sometimes average name also sells. Sometimes bad name also sells, right? So, domainers have built some parameters, and brand name consultant have built some parameter. Based on that, based on that, I'm going to say like what kind of parameter, what kind of metrics you can use to say that this domain is good, this domain is average, this domain is bad. But remember one thing, everything sells, right? But as a thumb rule, if you find any bad domain or average domain, and you don't have confidence on those domains, so you should drop those domains in first year. Okay. And if you get some inquiry, like one or two inquiry in 1 year, okay, even one or two inquiry in 1 year, in that case, you can renew that particular domain for one another year. Okay. If you get nothing in next year, drop it. Don't love your domains, love domaining. Okay. So, uh, I'm going to share my screen. Here it is, how to evaluate domain names. Some parameter have set. So we will talk about one by one. You will learn these things. So now, defining good domains. See, what are good domains? And we will also take some examples of domains from Rahul Jain as well. Today we have Rahul Jain with us. We will take 5 or 10 domains of him to check out these parameters, or we can Google also to imply certain things. So domain should be short and memorable, but it is not applied. It will be not applied for exact match domains or GeoEMD domains, because those kind of domains can be long. Sometimes 2 words, 3 words, sometimes 4 words also sometimes 5 words domain also sells. If I give you some example, criminal and insurance lawyer in New York.com. Okay. So, as a principle, domain should be short and memorable, right? And this hash symbol is applicable for domain investors. They should use as many as metrics which are feasible for their domain names. Otherwise, all the principle applies when you are going to book domain for yourself, when you are going to book domain for your startup, your business, right? Like I have said, domain should be brandable and unique. For whom? For startups. If you are going to start your business, if you are going to start your own store, then domain has to be brandable and unique. But this rule is not applied for domain investors, because domain investors have variety of domains in their kitty. EMD, geo EMD, some brandable, some short, some keyword. Okay. So just a moment. Hmm. So domain should be keyword rich. Keyword rich means, I mean, that should have that industry related keyword. Like if I talk about dentistry related domain or ortho related domain, in that case, whether it is 2 or 3 word domain, in that case, that particular domain should have those uh, category or those keywords in it, like ortho, like dentist, like travel, like holiday, like vacation, etc. But it doesn't apply for brandable domains. Like if I talk about one brandable domain, that is gadmo, GADMO, gadmo. It doesn't require to have any specific keyword which have any meaning, like Google. Okay. And domain should be generic and versatile. I mean, use of that particular domain should be multiple. Like if I talk about a domain name, suppose tabletopdecor.com. Okay. And that tabletopdecor.com, I can use that particular domain for only tabletop decoration items. If I have like best home decor items, oh sorry, besthomedecor.com, then I can use that particular domain for multiple verticals in uh, that home decor niche. But it is not bad to have tabletopdecor.com in your kitty, because you should have multiple kind of domains. You know, there can be some company who want to use only only for the use of selling tabletop decor items, or selling small speakers, selling tiny speakers. Okay, see, speaker.com is broader niche, and small speaker like this is micro niche. So next, desirable TLD. I always prefer beginners to play with only .com, because if you have .com in your kitty, then it is easy to approach your prospects globally. In that case, you can approach globally. Okay. And if you have like .uk or .jp or .ca per se, then you can approach people from that region only. What this will do? This will restrict your boundaries to outreach your prospect to sell your domain. It will limit the chances of selling domain quickly. You know, see, I always say to beginners, at least for 12 to 18 months, stick to .com. Okay. If you sell 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 domain names, if you gain experience in, .coms, then after that, you can have some domains in .uk, .ca, or like similar CCTLD. CCTLD means country code level top domain. Right. Okay. And domains should be SEO friendly. Okay. Can you tell me what is SEO friendly in chat box? I want quick answers. What is SEO friendly in terms of domain name? Keyword in that domain name. Okay. Exact match domains. Okay. More searches. Okay. 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 ठीक है. Perfect. See, Technically speaking, whenever I say SEO friendly domains, I'm not speaking technically. See, technically what Google or other experts s- says, they treat every domain in the same manner. They treat every domain in the same manner as far as indexing is concerned. Okay. So then what is SEO friendly domain? Okay. For me, like suppose, suppose I have a domain name goaholiday.com. Okay. Suppose I have a domain goaholiday.com and I build a website on goaholiday.com, right? And if somebody searches like Goa holiday packages in search engine like Google, okay, if there are multiple sites like indianvacations.com, see, what is the keyword? Keyword is holiday packages in Goa. Okay, I'm typing that keyword. Suppose somebody is typing holiday packages in Goa. Okay, and if you have Indian holiday packages.com and you have uh, uh, holidays.com. Okay, and more example I can give, um, mm, indiatour.com. Okay, Goa tourism.com, Goa vacations.com. Okay, vacations.com. Fine. See, I'll show you one example. Okay, because this is very important to, I mean, check like what is SEO friendly domain for me. And here I am speaking non-technically. Technically, every domain is search engine friendly, right? So I'm stopping sharing and I'm going to share. Uh, where is Google? Here, see. See, I'm searching Goa uh, tour packages. Suppose that Goa tour packages I'm opening. Okay, forget it. Make my trip or those sponsored ads. Let's come down to, okay, see, let's come down to this area. Okay, see, in this area, see, and it applies to every keyword, not only travel related keyword. I'm just giving some example what I meant by SEO friendly domain. See, I have typed Goa tour packages. Okay. And if you have Goa tour packages.com, it is fantastic because it is EMD. It is exact match domain, which matches with my search. And it has greater value than other domains. See, what is our topic? Every domain is good, but which one is better? How to evaluate domain name? What is a good domain name? What is, what is better domain name? Okay. See, in this case, if I'm Googling as I'm a non-tech user. Okay. So I can see traveltriangle.com, tourism hyphen of hyphen India.com, easemytrip.com, and travel, TRAWELL .in. It's kind of, invented brandable domains, right? If I had Goa to packages.com here, or if I had Goa vacation.com here, so what are the chances of clicking that particular domain? I mean, CTR, click through ratio. Of course, that particular domain which has that Goa keyword. Only Goa keyword is sufficient. Okay, only Goa keyword is enough, whether there is goavacation.com, goaholidays.com, because user find relevancy there. Okay, see, search engine is Google is not saying like they are not treating every domain differently, but as a user, I'm treating every domain differently, right? Because I'm not getting any relevance in that particular domain. So I might click on that domain, but success ratio would be always higher for the domain which has Goa or Goa travel or Goa holiday keyword. Okay. And yes, traveltriangle.com is also providing Goa travel packages. Travel.in, they are also, selling Goa packages. But as a user, what I see relevancy in the domain which has Goa keyword, which has Kerala keyword, which has Bangkok keyword, which has Paris keyword in that domain name in case of travel. In case of other thing, keyword is different in every scenario. So clean history and a reputation. See, before acquiring any domain name or before registering any new domain name, you should check whether that domain has bad history or not. Okay, sometimes some people use domain for spamming, for newsletter. For new email spam. Sometimes people use some domain for phishing. Maybe, maybe who knows, right? So you have to check domain reputation also, to check domain reputation, or to check whether any criminal activity or some kind of unsolicited activity happened in that domain or not. You can check with Norton Web Safe tool. You can check SEO. You can check Moz tool. Moz tool. Moz tool will tell you the spam score. Spam score. Okay, spam score of that particular old domain, right? So these are also, important things. Clean history, reputation, okay, and that domain should not be related with, with any crime in the past, because there is so much cyber fraud, uh, cyber crime is happening through website, of course. Ram, I will answer your question after this slide, right? Exclusivity. Okay. The domain should be exclusive. I mean, if anyone wants to start their brand, they should feel that this domain name is exclusive and this domain name is brandable, and with that domain name, they can distinguish their brand. Okay. See, there's one more thing. I'm not saying you have to apply all the rules in your one domain name. That is not possible. I also have many domain names. They are different in a sense. Every domain is different. Some domain have, if for some domain I have applied 2 3 principle, for some domain I have applied 5 6 principle, for some domain I have applied the bottom 3 4 principle, because you should have every kind of domain names in your kitty: brandable, keyword, EMD, and highly searched keywords in search engine. Okay, see, in case of travelpackage.com, I'm typing domain name in chat. And in case of holidaypackage.com and holidayon.com. Okay. In this scenario, Holiday On is exclusive, right? You know why? Because See, travelpackage.com is not bad domain. I'm saying, uh, why brand perspective actually. Okay, if any brands want to start their business, they should take holidayOn.com because it distinguish their name with other name. Because if you have travelpackage.com, anybody can take travelpackages.com or travelpackageindia.com. So there is no exclusiveness, and that domain is also not trademarkable. But in case of holidayOn.com, if you combine holiday and on word, and if you combine that, if you send it for trademark registration, there are high chances to get trademark for holidayOn.com, not travelpackage.com. Because travel package itself says I am so generic. Okay, but generic names are not bad. See, we are just evaluating domain names. In next slides, I will tell you how to evaluate for particular niche. Okay. So, it should have social media compatibility, means if you go for travelpackage.com, if you create Facebook page or Twitter handle in the name of travel package, there could be there could be thousands of, Facebook page with travel package. Where is exclusivity? How can you distinguish your Facebook page? So social media compatibility means, if I have holidayOn.com, there are very less chances somebody is having, page with this particular name. Okay. And this is perspective of branding. This rule doesn't apply for exact match domains or keyword domains. Okay. Because for EMD domain, nobody, checks social media pages or Twitter handle or Instagram handle, and industry trends and future relevance. You should also catch industry trends, and that domain should have future relevance in it. Okay. Suppose when crypto trend was not there. Okay. If you would have booked crypto related domain just by speculating that crypto trend become uh, big in future, then it could have changed the game. So you should also able to speculate or even guess what is coming in the future. How will you do that? Just make yourself updated with a newsletter. Okay. Subscribe to tech news portals, tech portals. Subscribe to tech magazines online. So that will make you updated. Okay. And industry trends like crypto is trend. Some months back, COVID was also a trend, because in the COVID era, millions of domains have been booked in that COVID era. With in those times, which had COVID word in it, vaccine word in it, healing word in it. Okay. It should have radio test pass, means if you tell that particular domain name to someone, or if you announce that particular domain in radio, people should understand what is that domain name, what is the spelling of the domain name. Sound doesn't matter here. You are not going to type sound in your URL bar. You are going to type letters or numbers in URL bar. So your domain name should pass radio test. Like in case of Gadmo, Gadmo, Gadmo passes the radio test because You can guess the spelling of Gadmo. Can you guess spelling of Gadmo? Can you guess spelling of Gadmo.com? Perfect. Can you guess spe spelling of Ceciliaminic? Ceciliaminic.com? Okay. Okay. That means it it doesn't pass radio test. Okay. And no brand should have these kind of domain names, which which you cannot announce on radio. Which if I'm user of seslemania.com or something like that, I can't tell my friend, hey, you should visit this seslemania.com. He will come with a notebook and pen and ask me, please, can you tell me the spelling of that particular domain? Then I'll say, what? You are asking spelling? Even I don't know. So it should pass the radio test. Okay. Okay. Like if I put a term here, see, I'll type something. I'm typing something. See, huh. Can you see these variations? I mean, there are many e-commerce store with the, um, I mean, they have this particular keyword in their domain, and everybody is having different uh, version of bazaar with them. So in this case, bazaar doesn't pass the radio test, but by typing this domain 4 or 5 times, you might get the site. But what if you are having bazaar.com and somebody is having bazaar.com with double A? What if your user types site of your competitor? This is called traffic leakage. Okay. Market demand. Market demand should be there for particular domain, like for CD-ROM. Any domain related to CD-ROM, there is no demand. Okay. Any domain related to cloud, there's a demand. Okay. Because cloud is trending word and cloud is in demand these days and remain in demand for another a decade or so, or more than that. Okay. And your site should have development potential. Okay. Sorry, your domain should have development potential. Okay. You tell me, what is the end use of domain name? Only buying, selling, only trading? No. The journey of a domain name ends with a developed website. So every domain should have potential of development. Okay. Like I type uh, some domain here. Mm, okay. Uh, See, I have typed couple of domain names. You know something? Now, you must be having some confidence in some domain. Like, okay, this domain can be developed, and this domain can be developed for this. I'm not saying like domains like Google or Yahoo, right? I'm talking about I'm talking about keyword rich domains, the domains which has a keyword actually. Okay, you tell me what is the potential of developing OA123.com. Of course, you can develop any domain in the world, but what kind of content you will put? Generic you can put, okay? Potential is low. You yourself say which domain will sell for higher price. PCcleaner.com, because in PCcleaner.com software can be sold which can clean the PC, cleaning of viruses maybe, cleaning of exa files maybe, and in techskill.com there can be a tech training center, online tech training, online tech coaching. It can be coding, it can be designing, it can be AutoCAD or something like that. And in magical carpet can be e-commerce store for carpet. Simple, right? Magical is a keyword. Like we have magic masala, like we have Maggie magic masala. Okay. So magicalcarpet.com can be an e-commerce store for carpets. And now you tell me which domain has the potential to outbound, which is number one domain, which has great potential for outbound. We are evaluating these four domain name right away. Okay, okay. I need two or three more answers, and do not follow first answers. Okay, okay. In case of OA123, no chance. And I'm not saying OA123 is a bad domain. It is bad if I apply my parameters. Okay. Um, uh, I mean, if I'm booking OA123 as a domain, someone else might think in some other geographical places to register oa123.com. If you have listed that domain name for sale for $299, he or she might buy oa123.com. Am I right? Because they are also thinking average domain. Okay. So in case of in case of the in these one, two, three, four domains, the most the perfect domain for outbound is magical carpet, not tech skill. You know why? You know why? That answer is in the domain name itself. Yes, Rajesh, perfect. It is a product. That too, it is a physical product. Okay. PC cleaner is also a product, but you yourself say, in case of PC cleaner, whom will you approach? You tell me. How will you find the prospects of PC cleaner? You tell me. In techskill.com, how will you find your prospect for tech skill? There is no possibility. But in case of magicalcarpet.com, you will find in in Iran, in Persia, in Turkey, in Morocco, in Egypt, if somebody is manufacturing any carpet, or they have average e-commerce store for carpet, or they have any other name, you can approach them. You can approach them with a plan also. If you are a digital marketing agency, you can say, hey, I have a better name, or I have a name. You can start your e-commerce store. I can help you building e-commerce store for you. Okay. So in that case, uh, uh, outbounding is easy because you have keywords to search. Carpet manufacturers or carpet traders, many, right? But in case of tech skill, what keyword you type to outreach your client? None, none, none. But believe me, tech skill is better domain than magicalcarpet.com. In case of inbound, if any inbound inquiry comes, then tech skill will sells for higher price than magicalcarpet.com. But Magical Carpet has the greater potential to outreach someone. Okay. PC Cleaner is also a good domain. I mean, PC Cleaner itself says, like I always say, like every domain has a character. Okay, every domain has a character, and the best character here is pccleaner.com. That domain itself says what I do. That domain itself says what I do. I clean the PC. I mean, this domain is perfect for the SaaS companies, the software companies who I mean, develop software for PC cleaning. Okay. Mhm. Iranian sells carpet. They are expensive, so stores can pay higher price for it. Oh, absolutely, that is very true. Okay. See, in further slides, I will come to this point, like how to find expensive niche. If their ticket size is high, then only they can pay you high price, good price. Okay. And okay, see, this slide is over. If you have any doubts, you can ask. You can type, you can come on mic. So if your domain is not selling via outbound, after this webinar, you can yourself find out where is where you are going wrong. Okay, how we can find trends? Very good questions. You can Google Trends. Google Trend is a tool. Google itself will tell you what is trending. Okay. And you can go to Amazon.com and check out top 10 or top 20 or top 50 products that are that are selling these days, that Amazon.com will tell you what is trending. Okay. And see, like sometime uh, you get this I mean, you get some news from current affairs also. You can guess, you can determine what is trending. Like at the time of crypto booming, I mean, determining that crypto, Bitcoin is in trend, is in hot trend was very easy. For magical carpet, if you're doing outbound, can't magical be replaced with its synonym, different keyword? So won't it be low? Yes, you can see if you have carpet in your keyword, you can replace that magical word with anything that you have to think. Like you cannot do healthycarpet.com because carpets are not healthy. Magical rug, yeah, perfect. Magical rug is very much brandable also. Okay, Ram is saying, sir, if domain name has good and good CPC searches but bad reputation stands go. No, you should not buy a domain name in any case which has bad reputation and spam score. Okay, from expireddomains.com, I can find you domain name which has more than 1 million backlinks. But spam score and bad reputation is so high. What will you do with that particular domain? Nothing. Nothing can be done. So you should not buy those kind of domains. Yes, but if you know, see, this is I'm talking about uh, EMD domains. Okay, if there's any keyword domain, like suppose if you find pccleaner.com, okay, or techskill.com. Suppose if you find techskill.com or pccleaner.com with bad reputation or spam score, buy that domain because this principle doesn't apply to a very good domain. Okay, what you can do? You can email those actors who take take care of spam score and all. You can mail them that now I am the new owner of this particular domain name, and this domain name had bad spam score in the past. Please remove that. Like I'll tell you the site spam cop spam db. Okay, you can Google it. Whom to email? Right question. Good question. Spam cop and spam db. Google this, and also Google. I mean, top spam database. Okay, and you should email to these spam database because there are so many email providers, there are so many software, there are so many tools which takes data from these centralized system actually. It's free, it's free. There are some websites also who charge because they send a request to tens of hundreds of these kind of database. Okay, but it generally it is free. Generally it is free. In case of premium service, what they'll do, they'll make these things faster. That's all. And removing your, things from Spam DB or spam cop is free. And you have to do one more thing. You have to create Google Webmaster account and put your domain in that. You also have to ask Google to remove any bad links. You can say, I'm the new owner of this domain name. Please remove all the bad links, all the fishy links from my website, from your index. Okay. Okay. Now, domain niche-wise evaluation. Okay. Which niche is better? You tell me. What is this? Can you type? And what is this? And what is this? Now, can you tell me which niche is better? I cannot show you air purifier. I always take example of air purifier. No, no, no. Real state is better, but the niche I am showing you from those niche only. Suppose air purifier is niche. Okay. See, this is not gaming. This is gaming device, which you can buy for $8. This is $8 device in Amazon. Okay. And this is, I think, uh, maybe $20. This is $20 device. Okay. $20 speaker. This is worth of $1 maybe. Okay. So what what I'm trying to say is that I will explain you in this slide. Industry relevance. See, electronics industry or stationery industry, which is better in terms of the ticket size in retailing? Electronics, right? Okay. So ensure the domain aligns with specific industry or niche it represents. Okay. Okay, Yasin, what do you mean by office niche? Office stationery, office furniture, office home decor, office supplies. There could be many sub niche of office. Keyword alignment. Keyword should be there. Target appeal audience should be there. Okay. If you have a domain like Goa vacation.com, then your target is travelers. And industry jargon should be also there. In case of any domain is targeting any professional from any particular industry, like medical industry, like ortho. Okay, like ortho is a jargon which medical industry people use, which they use professionally. Okay, it should have that jargon. Okay, brandability for the niche. That particular domain should be brandable for that particular niche. Like uh, like game like gaming device. I mean, like gamingdevice.com or like similar to that. Cairo product of office. What kind of products? Okay. Trend consider consideration. You should consider trends also. Like I just said in previous slide. Okay. And if the niche is location specific, consider including geographic indicators in the domain name. Like if some places are, you know, see, I'll tell you the geographical relevance of the domain. Okay. Okay. If I have a domain called woolen woolenjacket.com. Okay. If I have domain woolenjacket.com. Okay. Then Then, if I am outbounding this domain to some country in Africa, and if I am outbounding this domain in Canada, USA, Europe, India, what is the difference? Can you tell me? Why woolen jacket has no value for some country? Why woolenjacket.com has some value for some country? Why woolenjacket.com has greater value for some country? Okay, language. Okay, like language, like there's difference between in some country they call it lawyer, in some country they call it attorney, right? This is the, see, language is same, but this, okay. In some country, lawyer is widely used term. In some country like Canada, attorney is widely used term. In country like Canada, there is no value of a domain name which has lawyer keyword because they don't use that. They use attorney. Okay. So language, market, and suppose language is no barrier. Rajesh, what do you mean by market? Yasin, what do you mean by because of the geographical aspect? That is right. But what kind of geographical aspect? Okay, demand for the product. Yes, yes, must. Yes. Geo if it's ocean or only land. Okay, that is fine. Go closer. You have to also see the climate condition of that particular country. In India, there's, four seasons: rainy, winter, summer, and there are, three, four season everywhere in India. But if you talk about Canada, I can say 90% winters. But in case of USA, it is mixed kind of thing. Yes, yes, in perfect, perfect. Okay. In case of in US, you'll find mixed weather, hot, cold. Okay. And in Europe, Europe is mostly cold. But in case of Canada, Canada is like totally cold. So the chances of the chances of selling this domain to Canadian businessman store is higher if you compare to some other African country or India per se. I mean, you'll get good price in that particular country only because of the demand, because of the demand of the product. So demand of the product generates demand of the domain name which has product keyword in it. Okay. And specialized extension. Of course, of course, if if I compare these two domains for Canada, USD 20K, USD 500, oh, 500. Okay. So tell me, so tell me which domain has a chance of selling better than the other. Rajesh.ca. Why? Yes. Low price. Low price is the key. If woolenjacket.com is selling for, suppose that 800 or even $1,000, I would have bought that $1,000 domain because of its extension. And if if see, .com is always king. .com is king. But if the price of .com is so high, I will definitely compromise on extension because .ca is also not bad extension. .ca is widely used in Canada. Likewise, .uk, co.uk widely used in UK. .eu widely used in Europe. .jp widely used in Japan. Okay. .in widely used in India. Okay. So these are the some parameters. eh, I mean, using which you can evaluate domain name. Exactly, Khairo. If that, if the company is high budget company, they will definitely go for woolen.com. My question was, the chances of selling is greater for woolenjacket.ca because see, suppose there are 1,000 companies who produce or who trades for woolen jacket, and from those 1,000 companies, suppose 800 companies are of small size and 195 companies are of mid size, and 5 company, I mean they are from big bracket group. So the number of chances of selling high is for high is for .ca, not com, because price is so low. Okay. And if, see, it is also possible a particular company buys woolenjacket.ca first for $500 and grow that business, and after a couple of years that particular company can also buy woolenjacket.com for USD $20,000. It's a just matter of time. Okay. So in the same slide, the ninth point, niche specific keyword. What is the niche specific keyword? I have just given you example. Woolen jacket. Woolen jacket. Okay. Suppose suppose you have jacket.com and you have woolenjacket.com. Okay. Of course, jacket.com is great domain. Nobody can beat that. But chances of you acquiring this particular domain from aftermarket and selling again to aftermarket is higher for woolenjacket.com because of its ticket size. because of its acquisition cost. Okay. And jacket.com should be, I mean, comes under $1 million or so. But domains like woolenjacket.com can be bought at cheaper price. Okay. So uh, so we need to buy both domain in some cases like woolen jacket. See, no. See, if you have woolenjacket.com, you don't need to buy .ca. Just you can sell woolenjacket.com to Canadian company. Okay. But see, for the beginners, I always say stick to .com. Okay. If you have passed 12 to 18 months in domaining industry and you are able to sell some domains, then you can try different the CCTLD, the country code level extension of other countries. In this case, like Canada, if you are sure, like in Canada, this product sells, then of course you can go for .ca and .com as well, because you don't want some company to come and see .com is at higher price and buy .ca instead. Okay, you want them to buy your woolen jacket.ca first if price is concerned. And if woolen jacket.ca company grows, they will definitely buy your woolen jacket.com, or other company can buy woolen jacket.com. Okay. So community engagement. Community engagement should be greater. Like I have this domain. Uh, I, I'm typing some domain here. Okay. Like I also type. Mhm. Mhm. See, I have typed 4 domains here. All the 4 domains I have. Now tell me, the principle number 10, community engagement. Consider whether the domain name can facilitate community engagement with that particular niche, which is the number one. Can you tell me? Huh. Mhm. Okay, okay. I need one or two answers from, more people. Yasin. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay. See, in case of startup cafe, what kind of community we are going to cater? Of course, startup. Okay. So that creates the, value of this domain name. Okay. The community engagement. And in case of that, the Ram Wala domain, the devotee of Shri Ram. Okay. And particularly in India, and particularly in this season, because in some day of January is the inauguration date. So this domain name or Facebook related to this domain can create hype. Okay. And startup cafe, this keyword is evergreen, which can well engage with the community of startups. But see, can you see Gadmo fails here? Because in terms of Gadmo, we cannot think of any community. But of course, if Gadmo, become a brand of like watches, if there are millions of customers who wear watches of Gadmo.com, then only Gadmo.com can engage with their clients as community engagement. Otherwise, the domain like Startup Cafe, Slim Candy, I mean, they are the domain which has the beauty of rule number 10, which is community engagement. Are you agree or not? And number 11, singular versus plural. I mean, in case of like startup cafes dot in is not good. Startup cafes.com is not good because cafe is one. But in case of tool, like in case of power tool, I'm typing powertool.com versus powertools.com. You must have heard about this domain. In case of domain tool.com, domain tools.com. In this case, the plural is better. But in this case, mobile stores versus uh, uh, mobile store.com, the singular is better. Magicalrugs.com in this case, magicalrugs.com, because there could be so many rugs which you are selling. But in this case, if you get to register, if you get chance to register singular domain, you should do that. You should do that. You should not lose singular domain in that case. But if I talk about mobilestores.com or mobilestore.com, you can skip this one. You can skip this one, mobilestore.com. You can skip this one if you have mobilestore.com. There's no need of plural here. This is not making any sense. Okay. Then number 12, sub niche consideration. Okay. Like in case of tabletop decor, you cannot think of any sub niche because tabletop decor is itself a niche. Any decoration item which you can put on your table. Okay. But in case of home decor, or in case of topdecor.com, or in case of smartdecor.com, that is a broader niche. Smartdecor.com has the capability to have multiple sub niche. So in that case, that is a more valuable domain name because it has capability to create sub niche within that domain. Seasonal relevance is also necessary, like in uh, uh, like uh, like in some kind of sometime. I mean, uh, sometime in rainy season. Um, I mean, umbrella sells in rainy season. Okay, if in some country where it always rains, you can sell those seasonal domains name there. Like in Canada, we have tried this woolenjacket.com, right? So cross industry applicability means that using that domain name, using your existing domain name, you can introduce anything which is related to cross industry, like if I talk about oil, any domain related to oil, like smart oil or anything like that. Oil can be used for automobile, okay? It can be used for cycle, it can be used for hair. See, in case of oil, these are the cross industry applicability, okay? Or in case of what other example I can give? In case of tools, see, in case of tools, you can find multiple niche from the cross industry like software tools, domain tools, power tools, machinery tools, automobile tools, or anything like that. Okay. See, these are the 14 principles which you can apply for a particular niche. And believe me, I have no single domain. I have no single domain where I have applied these all 14 niche because that is not possible. And that is not possible these days. Okay. So, evaluation based on its liquidity. Liquidity here, I mean, if you have, you should have popular TLD in that case, like for me, .com only, and smaller the better, and 2, 3, 4 letter domains sells frequently. I mean, it sells very frequently, or any common keyword like how, why, where. Okay, you can sell these kind of domain names so easily, so frequently in reseller market. I'm not talking about end user markets here. I mean, you can sell these kind of domain names to another domainer to create your liquidity. Okay, like abbreviation domain like uh, B BTC. BTC is Bitcoin, like BKP dot com dot UK, anything. And any domain ends with U, A or CO. What is JPU? JPU can be, I mean, JPU can, JMU. What JMU can be Japanese Management University. Okay, U stands for university anywhere in the world, a association, CO, company. And avoidance of hyphens and numbers is necessary if you want to buy any domain which you can liquidate anytime. And market domain should be there. Comparable sales, you should know the comparable sales from the tools. And for the comparable sales, you can use GoDaddy appraisal tool. Okay, and you should also follow seasonal trends like crypto. Cryptos are in these days, but not COVID. COVID has gone. Okay, crypto is still in trends from last, I think, 5 to 7 years. Okay, and you should also follow historical transactions. Okay, for historical transaction, you can visit this domain name where you can find any previous sale, if any if any marketplace or if any private person reports their sales to this particular website. Okay. Evaluation for bloggers and affiliate marketers. We have already discussed these things like relevancy to niche is mandatory, like affiliate marketers which affiliate products for photography only. Okay, they should have domain name related to that niche only. Keyword inclusion, photo keyword should be there. If anybody is selling lights, that light keyword should be there. Brandability is the key. Audience appeal should be there. Affiliate product integration, like possibility of affiliate product should be there. Means that domain cannot have small geolocation like New Delhi, like Paris. In case of those kind of domains, you are restricted to sell your product to these zones only. But nobody is restricting. But if you apply your account for any affiliate company, they will restrict you. They will tell you that your domain name has not, broader appeal or global appeal. So audience appeal and global appeal should be there. And of course, long-term viability should be there. I mean, COVID kind of domains doesn't work there. Trustworthiness, domain should be trustworthy. And believe me, .com is a trustworthy domain if you compare to any extension globally. Okay. Avoidance of hyphen and number, social media compatibility. We talked about this thing. Okay. SEO consideration. Like we have talked about this thing when we took example of that Goa vacation. Clear and concise. That particular name should be very clear when you speak that domain name. It should be I mean clear when you write that domain name. See, pc in case of pc cleaner, I will tell you. See see the both name, which is which domain is clear. Why? Because of their letter arrangements. In PC Cleaner, you can see double C. Yes. So in case I see, I have just capitalized the first word. See, magical rugs is so easy to read. Okay. So your domain should be clear and concise. Okay. In case of, if you want to sell those domains to blogger or affiliate, or you want to become affiliate. Okay. Other points are content expansion. Content expansion should be there. I mean, your domain, you have to see your domain should not be limiting you to post any content. Like suppose you have any domain like wedding lights, weddinglights.com. In that case, you cannot expand your content to other niche. If you have bestlight.com, if you have smartlight.com, then you have greater chance to expand your content to any niche, whether it is wedding, whether it is product shoot, model shoot, anything. Okay. Evergreen appeal, yes. Affiliate network consideration, you should not use keywords like free, maximum, as I have mentioned here, free, maximum, best, or top keywords. Okay, because in this case, you it is very difficult to, it is impossible to get affiliate an account with affiliate network, because these keywords are misleading. Monetization potential should be there. Of course, if you apply other principles, then it will come automatically. USP should be there. Like if I say smart lights, USP is there. Lights are smart. Okay. In case of magical rugs, USP is of course there. In case of uh, in case of PC cleaner, there is no USP. Okay, how to set a price for a domain name? You have to conduct market research, like what kind of markets are trending, what kind of businesses are trending. You have to evaluate domain's character, like we have seen in case of uh, tech skill, PC cleaner, and magicalcarpet.com. Okay. Access industry demand. See, wave. I mean, you have to find the demand of the market. Check historical sales data from namebuyer.com or GoDaddy evaluation tool and evaluate brand potential. We have discussed this thing. Check comparable listing. You can visit afternick.com and you can check comparable domains. What are the price? I mean, okay, and have you seen in case of uh, that woolenjacket.com and woolenjacket.c, there is, I mean, very much gap in price. So you have to see that also. See, if somebody has listed woolenjacket.com for $20,000, then you should list your domain for $5,000. Dot is dot ca $5,000, not $500. $500 was too less, and I was just giving example that time. So consider the domain age also, like how old is that particular domain. Factor in TLD. .com is king, but if you are targeting specific country like .ca, you can go for .ca also, but for beginners, just stick to .com. Assess buyer's perspective. You have to also see perspective of the buyer, like what your buyer is going to do with that particular domain. With magicalcarpet.com, what they'll do, with techskill.com, you know what they'll do. With pccleaner.com, you know what they will do. Okay. But in case of tech skill, they might start a blog. Okay, if their perspective is start a blog, then they will not give you good price. Okay, but in case of magical carpet, in case of PC cleaner, that is very clear. Magical carpet is e-commerce portal, and PC cleaner is a software product. So that is very clear. Perspective of buyer is very clear. Then you can understand what kind of market your domain buyer is catering to, and use domain appraisal tools. Okay. But domain appraisal tools are always help, always assist you, but do not rely on any appraisal tools in the world. Use your own mind. I mean, these are just these. Domain appraisal tools can give you only one price indicator, which weighs only 10% of the your experience. Okay. And consult with industry experts, like we have so many domainers in our group, and we are shifting our Telegram group to WhatsApp group, and so many more domainers will join. You can consult me with as well and set a competitive price. Your price should be reasonable. Consider negotiation room. You should know your low and high. Okay, and both price should satisfy you, and review terms and conditions. Okay, that means you can fix a term with your buyer, like I will give you social media handles also, or I have trademark also, I will give you that trademark also. See, I have at least 10% domains name in my portfolio which have trademark. Like in case of Startup Cafe, for Startup Cafe, I have trademark. In case of Knowledge Cafe domain, I have trademark. In case of Joy Rica domain, I have trademark. I have a registered trademark for multiple domains to enhance their values. Okay. Suppose you have YouTube channel for your domain or FB Insta page link, you can always give it to your prospects. Okay. So that's all from my side. Now I would like to take domains from uh, anyone. If you want to one or two domain, or if you can tell, if you come on tell, I have this domain, and see, if you can come and show me three domains, and you can tell me like this domain I am, making it my top domain. This is second one. This is third best domain. We can also practice this thing also, and you can also give logic behind that. If you have any domain, you can show me. If you have any question, you can ask. You can use chat box. You can use your mic. Dallas, DallasPlumber.org, plumbersnaplessen.com. Okay, Deepak, if you have ordered your, the in the basis of valuation, then home automation Texas is a good domain. Is a good domain. Is a good GOEMD basically. Not that plumbers.org, because org doesn't appeal if you are doing any commercial work. If that domain is related to health, healthcare, or seniors in our society, then only you can use .org. Otherwise, .org is not helping here in case of valuation, but homeautomationtexas.com is a very good domain. Car dealership, Houston is also good, but there are chances of getting good price for home automation Texas. See, byvh.com, you can make any full form for any particular domain. Okay, that you have to justify to your buyer. Hugepanel.com. If huge panel is product, then it's a good domain. Pressure.info, not appealing. Mhm. I have some brandable domains and ti.com. See, and see what happens. I mean, any brand name, it's not applies to domain name only. Any domain name should not have any negative keyword like and, like no, like not, like don't, sad. You should not have these words in your domain name. In case of Gliosa, in case of gliosa.com, in case of nti.com, it also fails radio test. Okay, but of course, I mean, if you put in some website like Squad Help or so, domains can be sold. Gliosa.com and Kojao.com. Yes. Chicago City.xyz. See, I generally don't, uh, appraise non.com very much, unless they are super premium keyword. I don't like Chicago City.xyz. No, it is not worth keeping. Okay. See, there's one formula. I have just told you. What is the development potential of that particular domain name? Okay. If you had, or if you have to buy Chicago City.xyz, what you will do, Deepak? You will create a directory. Okay, and or you can create some information of Chicago city, That's all. Okay. In this case, you have to create website and rely on ad network earning. Okay. And if this site becomes big, you can also take leads of travel packages for Chicago. I mean, these are the potential which this domain have. Okay, but suppose you have magicalcarpet.com or pccleaner.com or any domain using which you can make a big e-commerce store, or you can sell your services like criminallawyernewyork.com. That's a good domain. That's a good domain than Chicago city.xyz, because it has potential to generate lead for a lawyer, and lawyer charges a good amount in United States of America. Okay. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you, Yasin. Sir, in singular or plural point, what about lawyers? Okay, what about lawyers? Attorneys rental in GeoEMD can we buy? Okay. See, you have to tag in this case, you have to tell me the domain name actually. See, lawyers is also good keyword. Lawyer is also good keyword. Okay, like say in case of, suppose I'll tell you the domain. Okay, New York criminal lawyers, New York criminal lawyer, both are good domains. Okay, and that can be sold as GOEMD to law firm in New York. So in case of dnaaas.com, I mean dns.com. I mean, what do you mean by this domain? Purify power. Yeah, purify power. I mean, see, purify power. If you combine these two words, that is not making any meaning actually. Sometimes you have two good words. Okay, like fresh, like speed. Both are good words, but there is no meaning of freshspeed.com. Okay, if you have fast, if you have juice, there is no meaning of fastjuice.com. There is of course meaning of freshjuice.com. Okay, esportsworldcup.com. Yes, if you see in this case, e-sportsworld.com, if you develop a website with the schedule of esports happening around the world, you'll get good income from Google AdSense. I have cricketworldcup.com, cricket-worldcup.com. Okay, bedod.com, bed travel niche. What is OD here? I mean, see, if I have to ask you what is OD here, or what this word is, or this letter is doing there, that means that's not a good domain. Okay, I have to understand the character of domain from that word itself. How about scenejoy.com? Scenejoy.com is, I mean, words are good but not making any sense. Magnetnote.com is a good domain. I think magnet notepad or magnet note, wall notes are, there are magnet sheets, I think. Okay, so magnet note is a good domain for e-commerce niche. I'm asking for rochevillefamilylawyers.com. Yes, it's a good one. It's a good one. But in case of GeoEMD, you have to also see the population of this geographical location. Because what if there are only 1,000 person living in that city, then what is the use of that domain? Sometime court is in different city. If a particular city is small in terms of population, or maybe in case of size as well. So if you have population of more than 1 million in this geo location, then this domain is good. Okay, then this domain is good. If you have hand registered this domain, then only don't say I have bought this domain for $500. No. Okay. If you have hand registered domain, and if you are able to this domain, if you are able to sell this domain for $500, then nothing like it. LearnDapp.com. What is DApp? What is DApp? LearnDapp. If DApp, DAPP, is any technical term for any course, for any like professional, or for any industry, then it's good. Style2fab.com, numbers are bad. I mean, style2fab.com. It is brandable. Hyro, though it is brandable name, it's not a bad name. If someone wants to start its e-commerce store, or its, even shops in different location in one country, and they make their shop name as style2fab, then style2fab.com is good. Fab, I am linking this word with fashion also. Okay. If it is fabrication design tool, then no idea. How is techiq.io? Okay. Now you tell me, if I compare this domain with PC Cleaner, pccleaner.io and techiq.io, you please tell me, Deepak, which is a good domain? Because every domain has a character. PC Cleaner itself says you can make PC Cleaner software, okay? But in case of Tech IQ, I can understand. I mean, any kind of web application can be made which can test IQ of a particular person. Am I right? But if you try to sell this domain, there can be multiple alternate for this particular domain, like, I mean, iqreport.io, like testiq.io, iqtester.io, iqreport.io, iq files.io. I mean, there could be n number of alternates, because tech IQ is not telling any story. Okay, but in case of PC Cleaner itself says that, hey, I'm here to clean your PC. Okay, so alternate is also there, but you will not find good alternate for PC Cleaner, because PC Cleaner itself says its category. Okay, how is institutepoint.com? What is the point of taking this domain? See, my fundamental is, see, whatever I say tonight, you have to list your all the domains. Okay? What I say, I am just, you know, saying, I'm just applying some principles, some standards of domaining, and saying, yeah, this domain is good. Okay, okay. In some point of time, in some country, someone can think this domain as their institute's name. And someone might pay $1,000 or $2,000 from US, from Canada. That is possible. Because see, pointinstitute.com is not making any sense, okay? But institutepoint.com makes some sense. Someone can list the, list of institutes and their region, or someone can create ERP solution. You know what I mean? I mean, some kind of software which institute can use of their, to track their students. Okay, so in that case, only someone can buy this institutepoint.com. Otherwise, there is no other possibility. If I compare it with the other domain, okay, but list all the domains. Okay, no, sir, Roseville has more than 1 lakh population. Okay, 1 lakh population is also fine, Ram. See, Tushar, okay, decentralized application, okay, okay. If you Google, what comes? I'm Googling DAPP, okay. If I Google DAPP, okay, decentralized application comes, okay, okay. If DAP keyword becomes prominent, more prominent, then what was the domain? Uh, Learn DAP. Okay. If this DAP, keyword becomes phenomena, then only it has value. Like DevOps. See, like DevOps. Okay. Like crypto. Okay. Okay. In case of, see, if learndap.com has a value of 200 now, if that DApp terms becomes popular in the future, it can fetch you $5,000 also. Okay. Deepak, onesoftwares.com. See, uh, what to say? Uh, See, Software One is a big brand, Software One. Software One. They are distributors of multiple software company like Microsoft, like Adobe. Okay. I mean, they have branches in multiple countries, right? But they are Software One. Okay. Firstly, if you type softwares in MS Word, it will say like it will make that zigzag line and say ki there's a typo. Okay. Okay. First, softwares is a not a proper word, but that one is killing that name. Okay. That number, basically that number is killing that name. That doesn't mean you should buy one software or two software or sevensoftware.com. No. Sevensoftware.com could be a brand for a software company. Okay, software company can go for the sevensoftware.com. Okay, ninesoftware.com, but domainer should not go for these kind of domain. See, we have billions of combinations of domain names to book, and we have approx 2, 3, 4 lakhs expiring domain every day. So why to book these kind of domains? And see, what I feel, if you are learning domaining, you can book one domain a month, 12 domain a year. That is enough. But try to book best one. Okay, see, if I go and find domain related to crypto, I might find 100 domains tonight. Okay, but I should not book all the 100 domains. I have to pick, I have to filter that again. I have to pick 50 best. Then I have to pick 20 best. Then I have to pick 10 best. Then I have to pick 5 best. Then I should book those 5 domains. because daily, if I sit daily, I cannot book daily 100 domains, and I should not book 100 domains for, for coming 365 days. I should do this practice daily or weekly. Weekly, you can book one domain, one or two domain, or monthly one or two domain. That will give you good result. Because see, what I'm trying to say is domains are not going anywhere. Lakhs of domains are expiring daily. 2, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs. You can check it on expireddomains.net. You can check it on GoDaddy closeout.com. Okay. You'll get expiring domains daily. See, ancientrarecoins.com. Oh, three words domain. Uh, yes, something can be developed. It's not a bad domain, but in case of this domain, there could be alternate to this domain. That depends. If you are selling for $200, it is fine. If you are selling for $2,000, then your prospects might look for some other alternates. Okay, like top rare coins. Okay. Now, in this case, S plural is good. If you have rarecoins.com, if you get opportunity to book rarecoins.com, you should also book coin.com also. Rarecoin.com also. But not in this case. This is three-word domain. Buy gaming PC. Yes, it is good one. Gaming PCs are hot always. Okay. Please share WhatsApp group link. Okay, I will share it in just a moment. And you have to list every domain because any domain can sell. I have typed, I have pasted WhatsApp group, car dealership houston.com. Good one. Just okay. When did you register this domain, Deepak? Car dealership houston.com. It's a good EMD, Geo EMD. 31st, okay. Did you try doing outbound for this domain? Okay. You didn't get any result? Okay. How many email you have sent for this particular domain? 300 mails, okay. 300 mails, or from where you got these 300 email IDs? I want to see the quality of emails also. Um, okay, okay. Owner were about 50, okay. Okay. Did you use any particular software to send email? Have you tracked email whether it is opening or not, whether it is going to inbox or not?
So, Jay sir, actually, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can.
So, I was using these couple of email sending softwares.
Okay.
But they all ban you ultimately because they say that we do only for opt-in emails. Like they need to have select
Okay, okay, okay.
opt-in.
Opt-in emails. Okay, okay.
That is one thing. But I didn't try the Snovio and all those, which I hear that they can be also used, but I have not tried automation. Only one more I tried was using my deepak.kapila at gmail.com, that personal Gmail,
Mhm.
with a tracking link attached. Like it has, I am not remembering which tracking I used, but it tells you like Gmass and all those also have,
Mhm.
but
Ha,
I have not
I
used
mean,
those.
how many emails you were able to, get it opened actually?
Around, I think, open rate was near about 20%,
20% of 300,
less than 20,
20% of
below
50.
20. Yes. So
Oh,
actually, earlier I used to select some emails which had uh, not the direct owner's mail or the CEO's mail or the main founder director. So I stopped sending those. I prepared a fresh list with only the owner link. Now I'm doing that in
decision
practice.
maker, decision maker. Perfect.
Yes, yes, yes.
Mhm.
I don't know why I have done for NJ gardening also, New Jersey gardening .com.
Mhm.
But in that also I sent almost 200, 300. I got some replies that, I have left the job there. I will keep it in mind, but nothing concrete.
Nothing concrete.
Mhm.
Okay. So, but car dealership, you can, I mean, that's not a very good domain or good domain, but
Mhm.
that can sell. That can sell. I mean, that is not like one software because
Yeah.
one software's, I mean, there's no chance of outreaching someone. Okay, but
Mhm.
see, this outreaching game is ongoing game. I know many fellows from the industry who have team of 5, 10, 15, 20 people who do daily outbounding. They send daily thousands of email for let's say 5 to 10 domains. Okay, then next day they send 500, 600, mails to
Right.
for 3, 4 domains, and they get how much every day? They get how much reply every day? They use proper
Okay.
standard, they use, email servers. Okay, they use a standard and automated way to send email.
Mhm.
When they get how much? How much is also tracked by a software. If they get any how much, that software will notify them. Then
Mhm.
after that, their story starts. Okay.
Right.
So outbound is not like if you have 3, 4 domains and you do outbound and you,
Mhm.
I mean, win the case. That is not happening. I mean, that is difficult actually.
So what would you place as a good, as you said, of course, one per month and all, but that will have me only about six in the next 6 months. So I'll be doing outbounding only with six, literally. So rather than that, suppose how much should we purchase like and have an inventory 10, 15, 20 of good ones,
Okay.
and then continually do that outbound.
First, like in multiple webinar, I have said, uh, first you have to develop your own style.
Hmm.
Okay. If I, if I collect five five domainer friends from the industry, they are doing their domaining differently.
Hmm.
One guy is sending thousands of email daily or 500 email daily with 10 to 15 people, and one guy is having only portfolio of 80 to 10 domain, oh sorry, 80 to 100 domains, They have, very good domains like gofounder.com, majesty.com, mischievous.com. I mean, they have a very good domain. Their style is different. They sell one domain in 2 or 3 months, or sometime one or two domain in a month. Okay, their sweet spot pricing is it starts from $500 and goes till 500 or 600K, means
Mm.
5, 6, 7 lakhs dollar. Okay, okay, and these are two people. And third kind of person are who do only brandable.
Mm.
I mean, they have, a great mind to think, to create some words, to invent some words, and they post their all domains in brandable domain selling sites like Squad Health, Brand Power,
And
brandbucket.com, and their price range is of course $1,500, $200. Sorry, $1,500 to $2,000, $3,000, or likewise, right? And I do different kind of domaining. Okay, I
mm,
sold like some domain for 1 crore in the past, to, like 2 3 years back. Some domain for 50 lakhs rupees, some domain for 25 lakhs rupees, and believe me, all were hand registered domains. Okay, I
uh,
mean, you have heard about monster.com,
mm,
job portals. Now
job.
they have rebranded with the founded.in. Okay, that website was sold by me only.
So you went through normal listing or some private agent, this domaining agencies or something?
See, actually, I'm into multiple businesses, right?
Present.
So I run software company, SaaS company. I run couple of e-commerce company. We deal in like ed tech also. Okay,
I see.
and so and like it's been I think 10 or 15 years. I regularly go to conferences,
Mm.
so people
So
know
you
me. Like
network.
he is having good number of domains, and he can come up with a good name, and he can suggest a good domain name, and he can help you in acquiring a domain names
Mm.
which you cannot approach. So,
Correct.
see,
Correct.
I mean, domaining is, you can say, my fifth or sixth or seventh
Mm.
level of revenue stream. My
Right.
revenue comes from the software. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the network actually. Okay. And sometimes see, I regularly read and watch news, etc. If I
Mm.
find some company is going to change its name in another year or after 6 months, I try to acquire that name beforehand from my domainers
Okay.
colleague, from private acquisition. See, if
Mm-hmm.
somebody is running
Mm-hmm.
any website, I can buy that domain for 15 lakhs rupees. Okay.
Yes.
And that's a risk. I mean, that's a risk. Okay. But that domain name should have also value for that particular amount. Then only
Mm.
I buy those costlier names. Otherwise, if name is coming for 1,000 or $500, I'll buy those names because I know
But
I buy 100 domains and only five sells, the game is good. Yeah.
I have always heard, Jaisar, that from many experts that geo domains are easy to sell. Maybe the price structure,
Yes.
because I listed few, maybe I listed at little expensive, like some, it should be below 500,
Yeah,
somewhere
it should be below
300.
500. Yes.
That is one mistake.
Yes.
Other is that, like when I spoke to some veterans also, like once I happened to speak to Deepak, that I don't know if Calcutta based,
Deepak
and
Daftari.
Daftari, then Rohit also. I think he mails almost. some 10,000 mails every day or
Deepak
whatever.
Daftar is having co-founder.com.
Acha.
Okay,
So
and
the
Rohit does so much emailing every day. They have
Rohit
different
does,
sites.
he's got some, I think, 20 workers under him
Ha
there.
ha ha ha.
So, like, I gained knowledge from all of them, but that knowledge could not result in my being able to sell still. So, maybe somewhere I'm doing mistake of
Read good
pricing or
lines.
emailing or method of emailing. Like you said that we have special methods with SMTPs and all that.
Ha ha ha.
The failure bounce rates are less.
Mhm.
So, so the better thing is to go for like that early, before, or just if you are a creative and you can like search for high search volume EMDs and all without being geo also. So which one should we first
Yeah,
focus on?
without being geo also it is good. Like in case of magicalcarpet.com, that's
Hmm.
a good one. In case of pccleaner.com, that's a good one. And
Okay.
there's one more thing. I'll tell you one. Have you heard of .db.com?
Yes, yes. Checks
Okay.
the number of extensions, how many it's taken.
No, no, that is not important actually.
Acha, that other part of it.
I'll tell you other part of that too.
You need to subscribe for that, na? For
No, no, most of the things are free there, no?
it shows some alternate names. Oh, yeah.
No alternate names. See, suppose I have ledger. Oh, .db.
Dot-
Suppose I have a domain called, suppose Gadmo.
Hmm.
Using this tool, I can check. See, now I have gadmo.com, right? Now I can see gadmo.de,
Hmm.
gadmo.eu, gadmo.co.za, right? AB Gadmo, no,
Get more.
no, that is not of, that is not of.
.com.
See, if I see gadmob.com, if I say gadmobile.com or gadmo America, gadmo Australia, okay, like if I put this domain is in beginning, okay, see, now gadmo be live. At least, at least I should check if there is any website in gadmo.de, okay. If they
Hmm.
are running any website, I can approach them to sell gadmo.com. Are you
Hmm.
getting my point? See,
Absolutely.
Gadmo is a website,
Yeah.
but I haven't tried them till date because that's not I do actually.
Hmm.
Okay. See, it's a website. If I convert it into English, you see, it's opening on gadmo.eu too.
EU.
Now, Gadmo is German Australian Digital Media Observatory, right? Okay. For me, Gadmo is Gadgets Mobile. Getting my point?
Hmm.
Okay. Now, if I go to another gadmo.eu, see gadmo.de with them, gadmo.eu with them, same party. Same
Hmm.
party is having two domains. Okay. And there's a chance they can buy my domain. There's a slight chance.
Right.
Okay. If I open Gadmo, what was the name? Co.za. Gadmo
CEO.
co.za, right? I have to check if there is a site or not. See, Gadmo cleaning services. Are you getting my point? And this site is in English.
Hmm.
Suppose there's an Arabic site and running on their CCTLD, country code level domains, they might buy my domain because they are already happy.
Correct.
They are serving to their local people. But in this case, Gadmo cleaning services, okay, they also can buy my domain.
Hmm.
Okay, if they feel, or if I would be able to convince them, hey,
Hmm.
this domain can help you, this domain name is shorter and have global presence, blah blah blah, right? But In one parameter, Gadmo Cleaning Services, they are local company.
Hmm.
They don't need global presence actually. But
Clearly.
sometimes they buy, see, they can buy this domain name if I sell it to for 200 to $400. Okay.
Hmm.
And this gadmo.de.eu, they can give me 800 to $1,000.
Hmm.
Okay. If I want that much money, I can go to them. Getting my point?
Absolutely.
But I don't want that. I can,
Hmm.
sit on this domain for another 2 decades.
Yes, yes.
I have that capacity because I'm selling other domains. See, my kitty is diverse.
Correct.
Okay. See, if I open GadMob, see, GadMob person, they are not going to buy my domain.
So that is a direct name
Yeah, because GadMob is I mean, solving their problem actually.
for
So,
you.
okay, Gadmob is I mean on is for sale for $2,695. See, in this case, I should put this domain for sale for $1,900. Are you getting my point?
Hmm.
Because I have
It's
seen,
a
yeah,
it's a smaller, like Mo is like not the complete word.
yes, yes. And now I'll check gadmobelieve.com. See, Gadmo, no, it's not Gad, it's Gadmo Be Live. Okay. It's Get
Eli,
Mobilize. Mobilize. Okay.
Mobile.
Mobilize, not Get. I mean, it is also not, I mean, serving my purpose because they
Hmm.
are Get Mobi. They will not buy, they will not buy my domain name. If
Right.
there is a website like GetmoOnline.com, GetmoAmerica.com, GetmoNewYork.com, GetmoJapan.com, there are high chances of selling my domain names to them. Okay, so I use this tool to sell my domain as well, to find my prospects actually.
Right.
Got my point?
Absolutely.
So it serves another purpose for me. Got
And also, there are some single word terms which have good searches and all popular words, and but they are like .co.uk, .au, or .jp, .eu, AU and AU, मतलब Australia and Europe.
right.
So are they worth doing any work on?
See, that depends. I mean,
Do
see,
they sell?
you actually now to sell domain name to certain country, you should understand their culture as well.
Mm.
Their
No,
culture, their variation in
like
language.
I'll just tell you, I'll just maybe I had it noted. This AU one, Australia one.
Ram Frisco roofingcontractors.com. I'm doing outbound buyer replies and asking price after price. There is no reply from buyer. Just you can tell the price to buyer like uh, tell them $299, $399, or I mean whatever price you quote, you can just follow up. I mean, if you are not happy with the price, please tell me your budget. Tell me the price which you can pay. Sometime buyer doesn't actually respond if price is high. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat box as well. The both are no reply. Okay. So you can uh, follow up them in every 25 or 30 days actually. Sometime they buy next year, it also happens. See, for one domain, it took me 3 years to sell actually. See, for that, for automated email, we had one webinar, I think 2 years ago. You can check that webinar in our YouTube channel, which is Domain Aftermarket Pro. Okay. And in coming months, I think in January, we will again come up with one webinar where we will talk about how to automate your emails. Okay. So I think that's all for tonight. So we'll meet you again with another topic, and you can suggest any topic if you know, if you can suggest any topic, and I can I'm thinking I see we usually rope more speaker from the industry as well. So in coming webinars, I'm thinking to call someone from industry with whom I can discuss with discuss for any topics, and you can also ask them.
You
Take
can
a
also
discussion. Okay.
listing also like maybe the GoDaddy and Dan and all after Nick are little easy, but any others like uh, Daz or maybe
But they,
uh,
yeah,
Squadel,
okay, okay. I mean, we will try to,
Sido.
okay, okay. Let's see what I'll do in that case. I'll try to get someone from Squad Help or Dash
Yeah, they are Indian people.
to speak
Mm.
about it. So Cairo is asking like about trending domains. Okay, in some webinar we will search what kind of domains are trending, and I will also talk about GoDaddy closeout, and I will also book couple of domains live for myself. Okay, yes, trademark discussion. I will rope one lawyer for this definitely will come up with these webinars in January. Okay. So bye bye. Good night.
Thank you, Joseph.
See you.
Thank you very much.